guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm so excited to sit down and do this and just talk to you guys today because life has been busy. I have been creating this show that I'm filming like a faux pilot episode that I hope to take and pitch and sell. And just, producing, shooting, it's intense. Creating your own work, as I've been talking about, if you've been watching these past few videos, it's so much work. It's just so exhausting, but it's totally worth it. Who knows what can happen in the end, and you learn so much in the process. And yeah, I'm loving it. I love being busy, but it's hard. But here we are. But yeah, if you have been watching, you know that we've been talking a lot about making your own projects, more specifically making your own short film. And if you haven't, I really suggest you go back and watch those videos. I'll link them all down below for you so that you kind of know where we're at, because it's a pretty clear step-by-step on how to make your own short film. And I think it could be really helpful. So yeah, go back and watch those and then come back and watch this one. And don't forget to subscribe. Today's video is all about casting. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Oh, and just like I did the last couple weeks with the pre-production videos, I'm going to be splitting this video in half because it's a lot of info and I don't want it to get super duper long, so you'll see the first chunk of this video this week and the other chunk next week. To me, casting my own project is super fun because you get to be on the other side of the table, as actors, we're always the ones auditioning, and who knows what's going on in their heads on the other side. And, to get to actually be the casting director, we're always the ones getting cast, or trying to anyway, and it's just refreshing to turn it around and have other actors audition for you. The very first time I held an audition for my own short film, it was like a master class in auditioning. I mean, seeing what people did in the room that really worked and seeing what people were doing that really didn't work, it was just really eye-opening, and it made me so much more aware of my own habits so that I could, do better next time that I went to audition for something. The biggest thing I learned, I will share with you, is that sometimes actors come into the room. I'm sure we've all been guilty of it, but being on the other side of it was like super aggravating when people would come in with a bunch of stuff. I mean, like a bag and their sides and this and a change of shoes and stuff, and they have to set that down, and they come in and they're all awkward and sweaty because they have all this stuff, and then they're not in a good place to start their audition, and then they do their audition. At the end of the audition, then they have to pick up all their stuff, and it's awkward silence in the room, and as a casting director, you're just like, get out. It's awkward for everybody. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but don't be that person. Just bring your sides in with you. Leave your stuff outside. I mean, I don't really want to be the one to say leave your purse or your wallet outside. It's valuable stuff, but try to bring as little into that room with you as possible. Get in, do your job, get out. Don't linger. Nobody likes a lingerer. I didn't, and I doubt they do. All right, so as far as casting your own project, here are some tips and how-tos that I can share with you. If you can, keep it simple. Sometimes when you're writing, it's easy to have a specific actor in your head when you're writing, and you can hear their voice and see them playing the part, and hopefully that person is accessible to you. Hopefully you're not writing something and really having the hopes that Al Pacino is going to play this part, unless you have a personal connection with him. Try to cast people that that are in your acting class, or a friend of a friend that's an actor, or someone that you've seen their work in a play or someone that you can easily access. More than likely, the people in your acting class and your peers are going to be in the same position as you, meaning they want to make some projects too. They want to work too. They are looking to get some credits too. So you can get away with using them in your project for little to no pay. I'm not saying take advantage of people, or, if you can afford to pay them a little something, you should. And especially if it's a union project and you have a certain budget, you do have to pay them a certain amount. And you can refer to my video about pre-production. I don't know if it's part 1 or part 2, but I talk about having your film be a union film, and certain levels of films, whether it's a student film, a ultra low budget, or new media, they all have different levels of what you have to pay people, you know, depending on your budget and some other factors. But my point is, when you're using your friends that are actors in your project, you're much more likely to get away with saving a lot of money. Now, sometimes you write a role and you really don't know anyone that would be perfect to play it. And that is where you will need to hold auditions. And here's how you do that. So the first thing you need to do is create a character breakdown. The character breakdown is the description of the character that you're going to post for actors to see and see if they are the right fit for it. So it would say like Sam, male, early 20s, and then ethnicity if that's important to you, and then a description of the character, their personality traits, what situation they're in life. You can copy and paste whatever you've said about them in your script and then kind of elaborate on it a little bit, and that's what you'll post for your actors to see. And then you need to create sides for your actors. We've all seen sides before. Those are, you know, your lines of your audition. So you can copy and paste a couple, you know, scenes from your script, try to make them different so that maybe if there's 2 or 3 scenes, you're getting different sides of the character so that the actor is able to do, you know, different stuff. Or maybe you just pick one scene if that's the one that really matters to you. And, you know, put it in a new document in Final Draft and then save it as a PDF, and you have your sides. Next, you're going to go to breakdownexpress.com and you're going to post those sides and any audition information that you want to put there. Breakdown Express is the most legit casting site, I feel. It's easy to use. There's some other ones out there, but I would suggest that one. If you've ever submitted yourself for an audition on actorsaccess.com, Breakdown Express or breakdownservices.com is the other side of that. So that is the casting director side, and then it posts the audition to actorsaccess.com for actors themselves, or it goes to Breakdown Services for agents and managers. But the website is breakdownexpress.com, and I'll link that down below for you. The instructions and the whole process of posting this stuff is fairly simple. If it's confusing to you at all, they do have a phone number there or an email address that you can easily reach somebody and they can walk you all through it. Now, the one thing I'm not sure of, and I'm sorry I don't have like more precise information on this, I don't know if when you post on Breakdown Express, if agents and managers can see it too, or if it's just actors submitting themselves can see it. I'll try to find out and put the answer down below for you. And that's it. Then your sides and your character breakdown are posted and actors are going to start submitting themselves. And this is where I'm going to end the video for today. As I mentioned before, you will see the second half in next week's video. There's so much information on casting, and I just really want to make sure that it's not just all thrown at you at once. In that video, we'll be talking about the actual casting process, like getting the actors in front of you. It's super exciting, so make sure you guys tune in, and I'll see you then. Bye!